Alright, hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between Salk versus Infi. This game is taking place on Last Refuge, and this game is patch 1.32. It is reforged, and well, for some reason I can't get widescreen to work right now. Normally there's like a button off over here on NetEase Games, and I'm able to like click things and do things and enable widescreen, well, it's currently not working right now. I could say some snide remark about how Reforged is... I could say some snide remark about Reforged, but I'm gonna... That's just a little bit too easy. Let's just go ahead and break things down into this particular 1v1 matchup. Hopefully you like this overlay. A couple of things you'll notice is that there's no chat windows. There's like all of things that would normally be above me. You would see the chat and all of those things. That is obviously not there. I am not streaming on Twitch right now. But hopefully you guys still enjoy all of this. Anyways, what's going to be going down in this particular 1v1 matchup? You can actually see, yeah, see, there's like, you see a little orc icon here, even though it should be undead, as we're going into a Bloodmage first. Alright, Infi always the interesting player. Sock opening up, most likely gonna be... Wait, Altar of Storms is delayed. Alright, I have no idea what's gonna go on in this game any longer. It looks like some sort of cheese play, some sort of off-standard play. Definitely gonna be a Tavern Hero going up against a Bloodmage first. And with that, my mind is just already trying to predict what's going to happen. And I don't think I've seen a game like this ever. In the thousands of games that I've seen, cast, watched, yeah, I don't remember ever seeing Bloodmage going up against Tavern Hero Orc on Last Refuge. If someone else does know of one of those particular games, well, go ahead and let me know, as we're going to take a look. Well, purposely pulling back the aggro right there. Going to go ahead and take down that Forest Troll High Priest, and there is the banish onto the Trapper. 2 units quickly taken out right there, as we now go after the Mud Golem. The Forest Troll Trapper and the 2 Forest Troll Trappers currently out of the fight. One of them does get Inner Fire Footman, now trying to come back across here. Forest Troll High Priest should be getting in a bunch of heals onto that Bloodmage, as the Bloodmage picks up a Belt of Giant Strength. Remainder of the creep camp will get cleared out. Peasants, as you remember, are taken out much earlier, or sorry, militia transform much earlier since the patch, as the Bloodmage now retreats back home. Alright, normally, no, okay, so it wasn't going to be a Tavern Hero. Instead, it was a delayed Altar of Storms into a delayed Shadowhunter with mass Headhunters. Alright. Definitely not what I was expecting either. The units are already making their way out now. Things are still rather unorthodox, and I feel like I need to double check something real fast here. Let me pause and make sure I got the races correct. Yep. The races are in fact correct. So as the game is going to be getting underway here, we'll see what is going to be unfolding. Mass piercing damage, and normally if you go for a Bloodmage first, you're trying to shut down the Blade Master. You're trying to banish him and make sure that he just isn't able to get off all of that damage. Now that it's a Bloodmage first, so there's that Siphon Mana, getting back a lot of that mana once more. Should be able to easily funnel it into that Forest Troll Shadow Priest. And with that, well, is he just going to siphon more mana back out? No, he's actually not doing that. Sitting at level 3 right now. We're going to see that Ogre Magi is going to get finished off very quickly, and we are going to see that expansion come in from Infi. Now, with the large number of footmen, are we going to see enough lumber to perhaps get defend? That is the next big question here, as it is going to be an expansion as well. And if you also go for defend, well, you are going to be severely limited in lumber. Bloodmage getting rings of protection like his name is Todd right now, as Bloodmage, well, gonna have already up to 9 armor as he moves on out. Shadowhunter sitting at level 2 has those healing salves, a lot of piercing damage across all of these units here, as we are now taking the tier 2 by Sock. Coming back the other way, Bloodmage going after the Murlocs here, gonna be able to take them down. Well, Forest Troll Trapper, Forest Troll Shadow Priest, or Forest Troll Berserker, and that Forest Troll Shadow Priest are already out here. We do not see an Arcane Vault. And with this delay in tech, as soon as, well, the Bloodmage spots all of these Headhunters, are we going to see a tech in to defend? That is the question now, as there is a good number of footmen. A lot of them have taken damage. And now, what is Infi really going to try and do here? He sees the unorthodox strategy. He sees the Shadowhunter. And how is he going to respond and react? Level 4 already on that Bloodmage with that Mantle of Intelligence, Circlet of Nobility. Units are now making their way out to level 3 illusions, wandering around the map as well. As we're going to look at the Bloodmage, perhaps, well, going to go ahead and try and engage once more. All right, Footmen, are we going to perhaps get some Siphon Mana, a Flame Strike, something of this, something of some sort of strange plays? The Footmen are going to be engaging. Low hit point Illusion, perhaps going to get taken out. There goes some ensnares as well. And both sides actually doing a lot of creeping instead of any of the typical harass that you normally see in a human versus orc matchup. Now, a big question here is, when is Sock going to realize, you know what, I need to scout out my opponent as well to figure out what is going on. Going to go ahead and pick up that Potion of Invulnerability. That's going to get taken down right there. That is a lot of units coming in, and selling and clearing out all of those items, including the Potion of Invulnerability. That does come as a surprise to me. Normally, a 15-second Potion of Invul, very, very, like, coveted item, but just not being used right here. All right, there's the Banish once more. Siphon Mana into that Forest Troll Shadow Priest. Shadow Priest going to get a lot of mana there. There's Defend on those Footmen to go ahead and start reflecting that damage back. Meanwhile, Bloodmage should really be siphoning mana out of this Ogre Magi now, and perhaps trying to give it to another unit once more. Low hit point Footman backing off again. Alright, that is going to get taken down there with no problem whatsoever. Last Ogre Magi going to go ahead, and there is that Siphon once more. You can see that, well, the Footmen are purposely, I guess, trying to back off, not take out too much. Well, is he going to actually siphon that last bit of mana? No, it's not going to be the case. Ankh of Reincarnation picked up. Meanwhile, we're looking at the Troll Shadowhunters, well, the Troll Berserkers and the Shadowhunters all here ready to go. A lot of piercing damage, sitting at level 3, 27 to 30 damage per attack, as these Headhunters are just poking apart this expansion while setting up an expansion of their own. Going back the other way, it looks like Infi says, you know what, I know I cannot defend my expansion right now, but I don't need to. I can just try and disrupt yours. Or is he just going to try and do a little bit of creeping? That's actually, well, I can't predict what's going to be happening, as this game just doesn't seem to be going in any direction that I know of. Low hit point Peasant going to easily get taken down there, as we're looking at massive piercing damage coming in from Sock. Alright, interestingly enough, there is Flame Strike. Footman now looking to back up. Oh, so much damage. Scroll of Healing quickly being used to try and, well, recover all of that damage. Siphon Mana away. Ogre Lord gets taken down. Bloodmage gets some extra mana. We're going to see perhaps this Ogre Magi get taken down here in just a moment. Going to go ahead and Scroll of Town Portal back. Mass piercing damage. There you go. Mass Footman with Defend. And are we going to perhaps land a Flame Strike? There you go. And all of a sudden, the Troll Berserkers need to run through here in a very, very tough spot. Siphon Mana removing much of the mana from that Shadowhunter. Meanwhile, the Serpent Wards are getting cleaned up finally, as a level 5 Bloodmage with the Arcane Vault able to heal up all of his units once more. Back down to the south, Town Hall gonna get cleared up here in just a moment. Meanwhile, back off to the north, Great Hall is mining away. Sock has taken the economic advantage, however, is behind slightly in the hero advantage as the Bloodmage makes its way out across the field. You can see Warsong Battle Drums, additional damage. There's that Flame Strike, damage coming through. Units are trying to make their way out. Healing Wave a split second late, unable to save all of those units there, as the Bloodmage with level 3 Flame Strike dealing massive damage. Footmen, are they going to have Defend? There is another Flame Strike right there, as another Troll Headhunter gets taken down. Massive AoE living up to its damage there, as the Troll Berserker teleports in time to get away. expansion up and running again. Bloodmage sitting at level 5. Are we going to see an actual Phoenix in this Bloodmage Shadowhunter matchup? There is more Siphon mana again, and so much mana lost instantaneously. And at this point, the Bloodmages, the Flame Strike and the Shadow Strike dealing so much damage here. Perhaps we're going to start seeing Flame Strike onto buildings as well. And as soon as we start seeing Flame Strike onto buildings, that causes some major problems. Shadowhunter trying to escape, unable to do so, as we're going to be looking at an engagement here. Alright, there is a Scroll of Town Portal in order to get away. Oh, for sure, Shadow Priest looks like it's going to try and back away. There's a Flame Strike, creating a difficult zone to attack or engage into, but Infi seems like he's just went in a little bit too far, as the Berserkers now gonna go ahead and dive on in. Oh, one Berserker already down. A second Berserker could get taken down. That damage over time, is it gonna be enough? He's standing straight on that burning ground there, as the Blood Mage sits at level 5, gets up to level 6, and is now looking to finish off, well, one more shot onto that Troll, as it's gonna get taken down right here, down to 4 hit points. And it looks like it will survive. All right. There drops a Phoenix. That Phoenix is now going to go ahead and engage right there, finishing off some units. The Phoenix is fighting back. The Phoenix is going to be able to head back away. There it is, back out. Bloodmage going to go ahead and siphon some mana. Oh, the Phoenix, which normally turns into an egg, because the Phoenix was off over water, had no place to land. And, well, the Phoenix is currently out of the fight. Bloodmage now retreating back now. Perhaps he wished he didn't run that Phoenix over right there instead, as the Serpent Ward got the last shot, and the Shadowhunter comfortably sitting at level 5 with a potion of mana and also clarity potions. 31/70 supply, level 5 hero versus level 6, and this is all before the 12-minute mark of this game. We may even see big bad voodoo at this point, as damage is starting to rack up. The Shadowhunter getting in a lot of experience constantly here, as it may be able to finish off this town hall. Alright, let's go back the other way. No more places to really try and creep out any longer. Priests are out onto the field. Dual arcane sanctums are in play. Where is that Blood Mage? Really, where is he? And yeah, seriously, where is he? Okay, Bloodmage back over here. He was invisible. Thank you for, well, that's one of the reasons why I want observer mode in replays. He had taken a potion of invisibility and then had made its way back across here. Now going to try and finish off some of these units. You can also take a look. Burrow is taking quite a bit of damage. There goes another Troll Berserker. Are we going to see more damage come through? Perhaps another Flame Strike. There goes another Flame Strike, and oh wow, some quick units almost getting taken down there. Able to teleport back. Bloodmage going to go ahead and heal. And as I try to switch views again, there we go. There we go. Head back down here. So Bloodmage did go invisible and is going to do it again. Maybe I should just keep my view on. Come on. All right. Bloodmage now heading off to the north, healing up, using a clarity potion. Shadowhunter back across over here. Normally, I want to be an orc player. Well, I want to keep track of the orc if there is a Blade Master, but that is not the case this time around. More repairs are underway. Bloodmage comes across here. There's a Flame Strike, and you're going to see that, well, Burrow already down to 263 damage and could fall eventually. Meanwhile, back on the other side here, Goblin Shredder repairs now coming across here, as the Shadowhunter is going to fight and perhaps even take down this unit here. We are looking at an Orb of Lightning. There's a Slow now being cast, and the Shredder down to, well, dead, as the Shadowhunter with that 48 to 52 damage, Serpent Wards being able to just push so much damage right here, right now. Bloodmage is back. There is that Phoenix. It is off now, ready to go. Bloodmage is going to be heading off over here. Let's take a look. Shadowhunter could be in trouble. Going to go ahead and force a Scroll of Town Portal, as the Phoenix is now going to try and back away. I believe Infi is just going to use this opportunity to keep the Phoenix alive and then just constantly refresh over and over again. Oh, Shadowhunter does not know that the Bloodmage is right there. There is a Flame Strike, and oh, Shadowhunter could get taken down to 26. It gets taken down. Shadowhunter dies to a level 3 Flame Strike from the Bloodmage. Sentry wards are being used every which way to try to gain sight as more units are getting taken out right there. Siphon mana, trying to steal some mana from the Witch Doctor. Meanwhile, where is that Phoenix? I don't see a Phoenix anywhere. Damage is still coming across, still dealing major damage here, as we're going to take a look at a little bit of damage being absorbed by those peons. Sorceresses and priests now making their way over. Shadowhunter coming across, trying to get some damage here, but there are double guard towers with more guard towers underway coming again. Bloodmage siphoning mana from every Witch Doctor, and then, well, perhaps going to be able to back off once more. Priests are all here. Serpent wards dealing terrible damage. Once again, as we are now trying to get up a blacksmith. All right, Bloodmage continuing to try and fight here, holding position. That is rather dangerous as another healing ward comes down. Witch Doctors have that mastery training, and that mastery training is going to offset some of the damage from that Flame Strike. Circlet of Nobility and some other items, well, quickly sold. Orb of Fire now getting added in as well, as the Bloodmage heads off to the north. So solo Bloodmage versus solo Shadowhunter. Little bit of a strange, or a very much of a strange unorthodox strategy. Sentry wards did not catch this Bloodmage. Bloodmage, oh, gonna get caught right here. In danger now, on the move off to the north. Is it gonna be able to get a Flame Strike off? No, wants to constantly run, but there is pretty much just sentry wards all over the map. All right, damage. 3 headhunters quickly taken down. Bloodmage with boots of speed, running for the hills. Are we getting into raiders? Yes, we are. And that Bloodmage, is he going to be able to do very much? Are we going to see another Flame Strike here? Yes, we are. Flame Strike. Units are going to try to dive on inside as the burrow quickly gets taken out, and some of those peons need to move once again. There's the Ensnare. Staff of Teleport, Scroll of Town Portal now being used. Bloodmage teleports back, well, to the expansion, as the priest now with Inner Fire. Sorceresses also with Polymorph, as they have the mastery training as well. Alright, this game is just so strange and unorthodox right now. Not quite sure what to make of it. Invisibility now going down again. There's a Flame Strike. Are you going to try and engage right there? Walking through this location, not the best of ideas, as the healing ward does come down here. All right, Purge onto a Sorceress. Sorceress most likely going to get taken down. There it goes. There's another Flame Strike, as the Orc army constantly tries to be on the move. Let's take a look. Bloodmage going to siphon mana away from that Shadowhunter. Shadowhunter unable to really do very much of anything, but he does have big bad voodoo. And, well, Serpent Ward's now going down. Flame Strike coming into play. 2 Headhunters going to, well, is it going to stay alive? It looks like it will. There is enough healing from that healing ward to offset the damage over time from that burning ground right there, as units are going to try and engage again. Bloodmage still has enough mana, needs another Clarity Potion. There is that Flame Strike going down hard once again. Healing ward trying to help again, as the Bloodmage needs to use a Staff of Teleportation to head back home, use up a Clarity Potion, perhaps getting a Potion of Mana, and, well, needs to get healed up again, and, well, gets invisible once more, heading off to the north. Raiders are now back across here. Sentry wards. Well, Sentry ward's not going to stick around for very long. Guard towers have Magic Sentry, as we're looking at the Shadowhunter now teleporting back. Where is the Shadowhunter going? The Shadowhunter perhaps has its spider sense, knowing that something's wrong, and it is because of all of these Sentry wards here. Bloodmage now on the move. Scroll of Town Portal. Is it going to be used? Siphon mana, trying to get some more mana back, as the, well, Bloodmage is retreating again. All right, more damage coming across here. There is that Raider, well, the Bloodmage trying to, the Phoenix trying to head back. Is it going to be able to stick around long enough? There it goes. It is going to go ahead and stick around, but I believe there is enough damage with those Raiders to finish it off. Mortar teams now joining in on the fight. Circuit of Nobility dropped, pick back up. More healing potion, more mana potion. Bloodmage solo level 7 so far, as we are at level 2 masonry upgrades as well. Mortar teams Well, what can the mortar teams really hoped to do here? And they are going to go ahead and fly the unfriendly skies. And, well, there are so many sentry wards all around the map. Well, at this point, the Shadowhunter can pretty much say, hey, I know where you're going to be going. I know how to properly respond and react and get there in time. Raider is going to go ahead and ensnare down this. There is that flame strike, but what did not go off. There was a second ensnare to go ahead and cancel that. And are we going to see a Scroll of Town Portal? Yes, multiple ensnares going down here. Mortar team, what is going on? Are they going to be able to clear out a little bit of area behind a tree? And nope, they're just going to go ahead and straight up take down this Altar of Storms. There's a Staff of Teleportation coming in already, and they're going to go ahead and drop right in here. Oh, this is huge right here, right now. Mortar teams going to try and go after all of those units. Go ahead and pick up, drop it back down. This is exactly what I thought would happen, but a Serpent Ward now dropped amongst the trees. Nowhere really to go. This is a very unorthodox game. Still don't know who the victor is going to be. Both sides sitting at perhaps similar food supplies. You are looking at well, is there Dust of Appearance, or how was that sentry ward spotted? Not 100% sure. They're slow. There's a flame strike. Units are going to try and get away. There you go. There's the ensnare down. And the Bloodmage, what can he really do right here as he siphon manas away from that Shadowhunter? No hex at all. Raiders are now going to go ahead and chase down all of these sorceresses and these priests, and Infi is in serious trouble. The Raiders are just going to deal too much damage to all of the casters, and the unit composition of Sok is just far too good at this stage. Anytime you're going to be trying to retreat, well, the Raiders are going to be able to ensnare and ensure the kill. Meanwhile, mortar teams are, well, blasting every which way, dealing damage. Let's take a look at this. The fortress could end up getting taken down. There are four mortar teams here, so that damage is actually rather high, and peasants are going to get taken down as well. You can take a look. More units are getting taken off. Meanwhile, back across over here, we see a rinse and repeat, and another beautiful, beautiful use of ensnare to stop that flame strike. Absolutely huge, as the Scroll of Town Portal now being used to try and save the last remaining units here. All right, mortar teams now making their way back down. Shadowhunter pretty much has sentry wards in every single portion of the map, able to keep track of his opponent consistently and constantly. Shadowhunter was perhaps hoping to land a purge onto one of those units there, but did not get it. All right, Healing Ward going to keep that Shadowhunter all topped off nice and ready. You can see a little bit of that magic damage coming through from the Witch Doctors as well. They're going to be able to finish that off. There goes more Serpent Wards as we finally have the Shadow... Well, there goes... Oh, Flare. Flare is being used in order to keep track of, well, any sort of sentry wards, as the Raiders now going to come across, getting some ensnares again. There's a flame strike, and, well, complete splat right there. Massive damage coming across. Mortar teams, flame strike, so much AoE. Such a bad day to be a low hit point. Well, unarmored unit, 395 hit points, gone in an instant. Your life flashing before your eyes. Raiders now trying to chase their way back down. Infi seems to have found some footing again. Is he going to be able to come across and take up this win here as the mortar teams get the splat on that unit there? There's another flame strike. More units, more Raiders, and getting finished. And Infi seems to have gotten his feet back underneath him as the Shadowhunter going after all of these mortar teams. Well, being forced to constantly move around as the Raiders are getting taken down. All right, low hit point Raider down to 30 hit points. It gets splatted. Shadowhunter, oh, there is a banish right there as the Shadowhunter says, you know what, I can't stick around here. Away he goes. Infi sitting at level 8, that Orb of Fire. Well, normally used against undead players, but the Shadowhunter with level 3 Healing Wave, if the Bloodmage is attacking something, well, healing is greatly reduced by 35%. Let's take a look at what is going on across here. Is he going to cross any sentry wards? Yes, he does. There is another sentry ward right there, and right there, and right there as well. So all of these sentry wards are revealed. Nope, there's another one right there, trying to just clear things up as we see another sentry ward getting shot down. All right, Bloodmage making its way over. Siphon mana. taking down some of these Serpent Wards again. Getting some experience. Those units do give a good amount of experience. 39 experience. Level 3 Serpent Wards. More than a worker at this stage. As the Bloodmage may get to level 9. Here we go. Level 9 Bloodmage going up against a level 7 Shadowhunter. And I don't even know how to title this game yet. Alright, in comes a Tower Rush now. Bloodmage going to try and come back around. Throws up a Phoenix. There is a Flame Strike. It is going to go ahead and connect. The Hex was just a little bit late. Healing Wave trying to save some of those units that were standing amongst the fire. And the Healing Ward also there as well. Phoenix now making its way back over, trying to come across, get some damage onto some of these units, trying to chase after again and again. No more Siphon mana, or difficult to spot the units with mana at this point, as the Witch Doctors are just throwing down healing wards left and right. What we need to start seeing now perhaps is some stasis traps to even slow and ensure that fleeing units actually get trapped. Bloodmage, oh well, nope, Phoenix now turning back into an egg, about to engage again. Mortar teams finishing off some damage. Mortar teams, 3-2 upgraded mortar teams with inner fire, dealing so much damage, and it feels like, well, there's that another inner fire there, catching some units constantly on the move, on the run, and while they're on the run, they're still taking damage. All right, come on, there's another flame strike, and it looks like, well, there goes another unit once more. Phoenix is in the air, siphon mana from a Witch Doctor again, as that Null Warden could get taken down. There goes the Null Overseer, just finishing off some creeps just cuz. Alright, coming through. Are we going to see some more Siphon Mana? Priest getting caught in transit. Shadowhunter going to get a little bit more experience. Headhunters, oh, there's the Ensnare as well. There could be a little bit more damage coming down again, as we see Cannon Towers now getting added. Peasants with massive repairs. Is it going to be able to keep things alive? A Flame Strike right here, and all of a sudden those units need to back off. Massive repairs underway, and once it is done, it has Fortified Armor, more hit points, and Fortified Armor very effective against piercing damage, minimizing the damage from those Serpent Wards. Alright, gold mines are still showing that they're up, even though they are not. We are looking at the Phoenix now making its way back off to the north here. This expansion was already cleared around. Only 100 gold left here, so this expansion about to get cleared too. 63 supply going up against 45. Infi actually has the smaller army, right? Or actually, who? I can't tell. That's Sock? Okay, come on. Let's go back. There we go. Alright, so once again, Infi with the smaller army. Units are chasing Bloodmage. However, well, Flame Strike coming through. Once again, Shadowhunter off to the north. Serpent Wards are right there. Is it going to be able to back away? So much damage coming back across right here, as the Shadowhunter does get, I believe that was a Tome of Retraining. What would he really retrained to? That is the question, as the mortar teams, well, Flame Strike 1, 2, 1. Oh no, healing ward able to save some of those units, but in the very end, still, we can see, well, Bloodmage level 10 takes the game. Alright, a great unorthodox strategy between these two players right here. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Not every day you get to see Bloodmage versus Shadowhunter, and, well, Infi constantly reinventing the game and somehow being able to come out on top. Thanks for watching.